Welcome to the Online Digital Marketing Podcast. We'll be discussing marketing strategies, trends, and tips that will help your business succeed in the digital age. Every episode, we'll be interviewing industry professionals and providing valuable insights on how to leverage digital tools for maximum engagement and ROI. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date on the latest trends in online marketing.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. So today we're digging into a stack of source material that's built around a singular, really aggressive philosophy. It's basically saying the time for just learning theory is over.
Oh, completely.
Your competitors are using these easy AI tools right now to respond faster, post smarter, and, well, frankly, to steal your customers.
What's really fascinating here is the core mindset shift the sources are demanding. It's a call to action.
Right.
They argue that waiting for some perfect, massive AI solution is just a guaranteed way to lose. It's all about immediate action on these tiny, high-leverage problems.
We're not talking about months of development here.
No, not at all. We are talking about small gains you can see in, 1 week.
Exactly. And that's our mission today. It's the learner's shortcut. You're here because you want quick, thorough knowledge, and these sources claim you can catch up in 7 days, not a whole quarter.
Yeah.
So we are extracting the plan for 5 specific AI tools.
And the promise is pretty incredible.
It is. I mean, they say it costs less than $50 total, and you don't need a tech degree or a huge budget. This is all about implementation, not research.
You know, if you connect this to the bigger picture, the urgency makes total sense. Every business has these obvious leaks in its marketing funnel.
The inconsistent posts, the unanswered questions.
Exactly. The boring email subject line. And the sources just identify these leaks and then assign a dirt simple AI tool to patch each one, immediately. The whole emphasis is on a quick setup.
Under an hour for each one.
Right. Under an hour.
Okay, let's unpack this and start patching those holes. Win number 1. This one tackles the most common problem for any small business owner: consistency and visibility. And the sources are absolutely blunt here.
They are.
If you aren't posting consistently, especially on places like Instagram or Facebook, you are, by definition, invisible to a huge chunk of your market.
And invisibility is, it's a business killer. Customers use social feeds to see if a business is even open, if it's legitimate. If your last post was 6 weeks ago, they just assume you're struggling or not worth the effort. They scroll right past you to your competitor who is showing up.
So what's the immediate low-cost AI solution for that? It's basically automating that entire headache, which, let's be honest, is why most business owners fail at social media.
They just don't have the time.
They don't.
Yeah.
And the sources point to AI scheduling tools like Buffer or Meta Business Suite. They have AI writers built right in now. So these tools don't just help you write the content, they also publish it at the mathematically optimal time.
Right, when your specific audience is actually online and scrolling.
That's the key.
And this is where that time-saving leverage really comes in. The steps they give you are so quick. They suggest you look at tools with free trials just to test the waters. For instance, they mention one called Blaze, which is for content generation and scheduling. The commitment is, minimal.
So minimal. You spend 30 minutes and the AI handles the next 7 days of outreach for you. 30 minutes for a whole week. Let's actually detail that process because it is so fast.
Yeah, let's do.
First, sign up for a free trial. A tool like Blaze that takes what? 3 minutes?
Tops. Yeah.
Second, you sit down for 30 minutes and you give the AI prompts to create 7 days of content. Things like, write 3 posts about our new seasonal item.
Simple stuff.
Right. Third, you let the AI schedule them at those peak engagement times. And fourth, that's the best part, you walk away. You don't touch social media for a week.
And the proof they share here is, it's almost shocking. They talk about Sarah's taco restaurant. Her social media was, barely breathing.
Inconsistent posts, bad timing, all of it.
The works. After she did this, her engagement jumped 40%. In just 2 weeks.
A 40% jump. That's a huge increase in people seeing her food, reading her specials. And the crucial thing is, she didn't change the tacos.
The tacos were already good.
Right. She just outsourced the task of being consistent to a cheap, automated system that's more foot traffic, more sales, for next to no effort. It's a huge advantage.
It is. And this win really sets the stage for the next one, which isn't about visibility, but about response speed. So we've made sure the customer sees you. Now we have to make sure you acknowledge them when they talk back.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting. Win number 2 is all about reputation and stopping what the sources call a clear money leak. And this comes from ignored customer reviews.
We need to talk about this, frankly, brutal statistic.
This stat is pretty sobering, yeah. It just shows the cost of doing nothing so clearly. The sources say that 12% more customers will choose a business that responds to reviews, good and bad ones.
12%, that's not a small number.
It's a huge slice of the pie. Think about it. If 100 people are reading your reviews, 12 of them are actively choosing your competitor just because you didn't reply? Because of silence.
Yeah.
That is the definition of a money leak.
Yeah.
And the problem is business owners are busy. Responding to Google and Yelp reviews just falls to the bottom of the list.
Until it costs you 12% of your revenue, yeah.
Right.
And the AI fix just hits this head on. It eliminates that time barrier. You've got AI review response tools built right into Google Business Profile, or you have paid options like Page, which the sources mention. It writes a professional instant draft response for you.
Okay, I have to ask the critical question here, the one everyone's probably thinking. Is the AI response really enough? Doesn't sound robotic.
That is the key distinction, and it's a great question. The sources really emphasize you shouldn't just hit send. The AI does like 95% of the work. It drafts the professional tone, the apology, the thanks. The whole 5-step process is designed so the human part only takes about 30 seconds.
So you go to your profile, click on a review, use the AI suggested response. Then you take 30 seconds to edit it, add your business's personality, thank the customer by name.
And hit send. The whole thing takes less than a minute.
It's such a high leverage activity.
It is. Every ignored review is trust lost, money walking out the door. Every rapid response is trust gained, money walking in. You're doing immediate damage control while you drink your morning coffee.
That sets us up perfectly for the next pair of wins. We're moving from fixing invisibility and reputation to optimizing communication and availability. Let's start with communication. Win number 3 is about doubling the effectiveness of your email list.
And this is a devastating realization for a lot of people. The hard truth is that 79% of the average email list is just ignoring you. Your open rate is probably hovering around 21%.
And they're not ignoring your product, they're ignoring your subject line because it's boring.
Yeah.
Because you're just guessing what will work.
Or writing it as a total afterthought.
Exactly. And this is where the AI advantage is it's non-negotiable. You might test 5 subject lines in a month. AI has analyzed millions.
It has the data. It knows what phrasing gets an open versus what gets deleted.
And the fix is built right in. You can use the subject line optimizers in platforms like MailChimp's AI, or even just use free tools.
Like ChatGPT or Gemini.
Right. To generate better options before you hit send.
And the process is so streamlined. You write your email like you always do.
Then you just ask the AI to generate, 3 to 5 options for the subject line?
Yeah, and it even scores them based on predicted open rates. You just pick the best one. Done.
You've instantly boosted the visibility of that email you already wrote.
And the evidence here is powerful. The sources talk about Mike's gym. His emails were getting an 18% open rate, which is, below average.
And after using AI for subject lines,
it jumped to 31% immediately.
Think about what that jump from 18 to 31% really means. That's a 72% increase in the number of people actually reading his promotions.
Same email, same work writing it, just a better subject line meant more customers responding.
It's the highest impact, lowest effort boost you can get. Pure leverage.
It really is.
So we've solved visibility, reputation, and communication. What's the final barrier to closing sales? Win number 4. This one tackles losing sales while you're literally sleeping.
Because a customer had one simple question at 2 a.m.
Yes.
This is a huge leak for any business that isn't open 24/7. The customer is right there, credit card in hand, ready to buy. But they have one tiny question.
What are your delivery fees? Or do you have this in blue?
And because no one is there to answer, they close the tab. Sale lost.
And the solution is a basic, pre-programmed AI chatbot. The statistics on this they're pretty critical.
They are. The sources say 67% of customers buy from businesses that respond within 1 hour.
For a human response.
Right. A chatbot responds in 3 seconds. That is a massive competitive gap closed just by being available.
And this doesn't need to be some super sophisticated system. The implementation plan for this week is so practical.
Under an hour, for sure. You just need to list your 5 most common customer questions. And every single business owner knows what those are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Then you set up a free chatbot. Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp Business have them built in.
Or you use a simple third-party service.
You add your 5 answers to the tool, turn it on, and that's it.
You're now open 24/7. You are immediately satisfying the vast majority of customer questions instantly. Every day you wait on this, sales are being lost to competitors who are always available.
Which brings us to our last one, win number 5. So far, we've focused on attracting customers and keeping them happy. This last win is all about maximizing revenue from the customers you already have. Think about Amazon's massive success with customers also bought.
Exactly. This is all about leveraging AI to increase your average order value, or AOV. The opportunity is that when a customer is already committed to buying, the AI can suggest complementary products they actually want. It's intelligent upselling based on real data.
It's making the customer feel like you read their mind. They buy a laptop, the AI suggests the case they didn't realize they needed.
They book a haircut, the AI suggests adding a conditioning treatment.
And the implementation for this is pretty simple, but it looks a little different depending on the business.
It does. For an online store, say, on Shopify, the source says you can turn on AI product recommendations with literally one click. It's built in, waiting.
So what about a service-based business? What does the listener do there?
For a service business, you use AI to quickly segment your email list. So instead of a blanket recommendation, the AI finds all the customers who bought service A but never bought service B. Then you send a targeted offer for a service package just to them. It's smart, automated suggestion selling.
And the proof they give from Lisa's boutique is really powerful.
It is.
She implemented the built-in AI recommendations, and her average order value jumped 25% in just 30 days.
That's the key. She didn't spend a dime on new customers. She made 25% more money from the people who were already walking through her door, virtual or otherwise.
That's pure revenue growth generated by the checkout process itself. Every day you wait to enable that is money you are just not making.
Which brings us right back to the core message of these sources. The difference between success and struggle isn't talent or luck. It's action. Consistent, prompt action.
Every day the listener waits is money left on the table for a competitor who was already doing this stuff.
The sources give you a very clear choice. You can bookmark this deep dive and wait for that perfect moment when you have more time.
Which never comes.
It never comes. Or you can act now. The cost of inaction, that 12% of customers, the 79% ignoring your emails, is so much greater than the cost of a free trial.
So here's the listener's assignment. And it is due this week. It's very specific. Do not try to do all 5 things at once.
Please don't.
Pick one tool from this list today. The scheduler, the review responder, whatever. Set it up today. Let it run for 1 week, see the results, then come back and add another one next week.
And we should also mention, just impartially, that the source material does include an option for listeners who just want to delegate. It states that local marketing experts can set all 5 of these up quickly. The resource they mention is EarningCoachMarketing.com, and you can book a strategy call there.
But regardless of how you do it, yourself this afternoon, or by delegating, the clock is ticking. Your competitors are not waiting for you to finish your research.
And your customers certainly aren't.
They aren't.
And that leads us to the final thought we want to leave you with. It's about leverage and time. If you can set up these 5 tools in under 5 hours and they immediately automate all these critical tasks, think about the future. What 5 non-AI tasks could you delegate next month to free up even more time now that these systems are running on their own? The small actions you take this week are designed to equal massive time freedom and big financial results next month.
Ready to take your online business to the next level? Subscribe to our digital marketing podcast and then join our Accountability for Success Mastermind. With expert advice from industry leaders, you'll gain knowledge and insights that will help you succeed in today's digital marketing world. From social media strategies to search engine optimization, we have all the tools you need. Learn from successful entrepreneurs and take control of your online success. Join the Accountability for Success Mastermind now at bit.ly/AFSM podcast.